An event in the Jewish state, attended by a great number of Jewish people, might have been an occasion to recant or modify or explain his view that Jews are all going to hell. Jeffress thinks the same thing about Muslims and Mormons, describing the Mormon religion as a heresy from the pit of hell. And those are just the monotheistic faiths. I shudder to imagine what he thinks of, say, Hindus. Friedman presumably doesn't think all Jews, himself included, are going to hell. But Jeffress confirmed to me, in a phone call, that he does. The belief that salvation only comes through belief in Christ has been the historic teaching of Christianity for 2,000 years, Jeffress said. Jesus, Peter and Paul all were Jews, so how can Christianity be anti-Semitic? Next to Jews themselves, in fact, exceeding many American Jews themselves, evangelicals are among Israel's strongest supporters. I could not walk down the streets of Jerusalem without Israelis stopping me and saying thank you for your support, Jeffress told me. At dinner, Prime Minister Netanyahu said, I'm grateful for the support of evangelical Christians. He knows what evangelicals believe. It's a theological conundrum, an intellectual challenge, an instance of cognitive dissonance that would throw lesser minds than Jeffress's into turmoil. To refuse to accept Christ is a grave offense to the worldview of evangelicals. How does one square that with support for the Jewish state and friendships with individual Jews? Can you be friends with someone who, by his own choice, will burn in hell for eternity? Can your children? Can't they find someone else to play with? It's enough to make one Mississippi Christopher Hitchens, whose mantra, in his atheist manifesto God is not great was religion poisons everything. Hitchens died in 2011 and went wherever atheists go after death, but if he were alive today he could have gotten a whole other book out of the Jerusalem embassy affair.